Enjoy this short from Sarah, Aaron, Rachel, and Bree in the Lutheran Ladies Lounge.
Well, I think we have, if not talked it to death, close enough for this one. As always, I feel like we've barely scratched the surface of what there is to talk about with this wonderful novel, but we can save that for next time. We will probably have to do another Jane Austen at some point because it turns out Lutheran ladies like Jane Austen.
You know what?
Who knew?
You know what? That connected a lot of dots for me, actually, reading this book. And like college, it just like life throughout college and even high school, it just made a whole lot more sense to me.
Yep.
I was like, that's why people are the way they are.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that will not be this next time. I thought about switching genres again because we haven't done any nonfiction in a while, which we should.
Yeah.
But then
The last time was the one right before this was nonfiction.
was it? What did we read? It's all running together now.
Cross, wasn't
Oh,
it?
word.
So
Okay,
many
yeah.
good. Spirituality of the Cross. You're right. That was nonfiction.
Last week was like so long ago.
Okay.
No,
You know what, then? We don't have to feel bad about going with another novel.
yeah, definitely don't.
Because it's wintertime and it's good for cozy snuggling
kills
on the
nails to
couch
talk,
with a
Bill.
cup of tea or coffee and reading novels. And so we're going to do that again. And because it's January and it's been a crazy month and I'm looking for easy answers to life's persistent questions right now, I think we are going to dial it back a couple of weeks to our wonderful conversation with Katie Schuermann. During which conversation, she recommended a book that none of us had read, but she said it was amazing. And I tend to believe people like Katie on things like that. So we are going to take the easy way out and read the book she recommended. Do y'all remember what it was?
Yep.
You have it, Bree.
I do have it, not on my person at the moment, but it's entitled, wait, is it The Enchanted April by Elizabeth von Arnim?
It is The Enchanted April by Elizabeth von Arnim. This is a book that I've not read, but I have seen the movie, which is excellent. If your kids don't fall asleep during it, they will at least be edified by it. No, it's one of those films that there's really nothing objectionable in it that I can think of. I'll have to rewatch it, but very good.
Watch it first.
It's a good movie. But
Yeah.
before you watch the movie, you got to read the book.
Yeah,
Before I watch the movie again, I'm going to read the book. And it looks really amazing. It's about 4 strangers who all chip in on renting an Italian villa for a month.
Oh.
And they have all sorts of issues when they move in, and they have all sorts of personality conflicts. And yet by the end, each one of their lives is better for having become friends and just gotten away
like
from
travel
dreary
fiction.
London for a while.
It's like the real world 1920s Europe edition.
It is. And it's set, it is set in the 1920s and alternating between a very drizzly London and a very beautiful castle in the Italian Riviera. And again, you've got these 4 very different women, all getting away for different reasons to escape various problems in their lives or whatever. But they're all blessed by their encounters and getting out of their comfort zones socially. So
I'm casting us in the 4 different lady roles. Just saying.
Should we do a fan fiction version for our book club wrap up of just like playing out the story in short form?
Maybe.
all right.
That might dumpster fire, but it might also be funny.
Dibs on Rose Arbuthnot. I'm just going to say that right now.
I don't know who any of them are, so sure.
You will, though. You will.
That's right. Am I going to read about her and be like, yes, this makes sense?
Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. No, they're just all such. I love books about well-drawn characters interacting and growing as human beings. So this is one of those. And we'll finish up our book club read toward the end of March. So it'll be our perfect spring book. You can all imagine spending April in the Italian Riviera, and we'll go from there.
Sweet.
I'm so excited. And for those of you out there who are now furiously looking up how to get this book Well, we did the legwork for you before we started recording.
True.
So it's on Audible in 5 different forms?
Yeah.
It's on Hoopla. If you're on Hoopla for free books, there's several ebooks and there's one audiobook on Hoopla. I did not find it on my Libby. That doesn't mean it isn't on your Libby. And of course, you can buy it from your local bookstore. More than likely, it's available. Bookshop.org is a great place to buy your books. Lots of places to get this book. I'm really looking forward to this as well. It's going to be great. So The Enchanted April by Elizabeth Fun Arnim. And our book club happens in our Facebook group. Rachel will have the event posted shortly before the actual discussion will happen. These discussions happen asynchronously, which means that the questions are posted and you can answer them whenever your heart desires. You can also go back to all of our previous book clubs.
Oh, yeah.
And read through the discussion and even comment, because those comments show up for everybody who participated.
Yeah,
So
we put a start date and an end date on it, but that's mostly for me. Y'all are welcome to. It's like any other party. The party's not over till everyone's left.
all you have to do is RSVP going to that book club event when it shows up on Facebook, and you will be a part of the book club. Super duper easy.
And lurkers are always welcome. If you want to just come and hang out and read what all our smarty pants lady readers have to say for a few times before you chime in yourself, there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-mm.
I do
It's
want to
true.
apologize. I had a major technical difficulty during the last book club where I was staying with my parents and their internet went out for the entire day of the last day of book club. So that party went a little later than I had anticipated to start with, but thank you for your patience. We'll get it worked out next time.
And it was still super fun.
Yeah,
So
it was.
there we go. So you can find all of our previous book club episodes at kfuo.org/Lutheran Ladies Lounge, or on your favorite podcasting app, or on the KFUO radio app. You can follow us on social media in the Facebook group, Lutheran Ladies Lounge, where the book club will also be. You can also follow us on Instagram at Lutheran Ladies Lounge. We post some fun content there as well. And new, you can also sign up for our e-newsletter. We have a new e-newsletter. So if you go to the show notes for this episode and scroll down a little bit, there's the link that you can sign up on MailChimp for our e-newsletter. We've only had one go out, so you haven't missed that much. We'll have another e-newsletter go out in February. You can find all kinds of content, especially if you're not on social media. You sign up for that e-newsletter, and then you won't miss out on any of the fun podcasting content.
That was one of our reasons for starting the e-newsletter, is because we know that some people, including myself, are spending less time on social media, and we want to have a way for everybody to be connected. So if you are one of those who is spending less time on social media, especially don't miss out on the e-newsletter.
And along with the e-newsletter, you can also email us if you have any comments or suggestions, especially if you're not on social media and you would like to still get in contact with us. You can email us at lutheranladies@kfuo.org, and that will go to all 4 of us, so you have direct contact with the Lutheran Ladies Lounge ladies. You're listening to the Lutheran Ladies Lounge podcast. I'm Sarah.
I'm Erin.
I'm Mary Musgrove's Mother of the Year trophy.
Very, very dusty.
And crusty.
And I'm going to be Anne Elliot when I grow up.
I think you are Ian Elliott now. Right now.
I'm trying. Trying so hard.
Ian Elliott when she grows up.
Yeah, Anne Elliot. Whatever. Anne Elliot wants to be Rachel Baumberger when she grows up. How about that?
The
You ever
feeling
think
is
about
mutual, darling.
KFUO Radio and the Lutheran Ladies Lounge podcast are underwritten in part by Ad Crucem. Visit them online at adcrucem.com. Views and opinions expressed on the Lutheran Ladies Lounge podcast may not represent the official position of the management or ownership of KFUO Radio, the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod. The Lutheran Ladies Lounge is produced by KFUO Radio and available at kfuo.org or wherever you get your podcasts. Join our community on Facebook in the Lutheran Ladies Lounge.
I love dogs. Get out of here, Maggie.
Can we pause for a minute while I take the dog upstairs?
Yes.
Okay.
Do it.
I'm totally putting that dog barking in though.
I love it. I love dogs. Dogs are the best.
I was just about to say we need a studio dog, but that is totally not realistic.
That is totally realistic and preferred.
We could have like a studio kitty though. As long as they're
We
stable.
should bring your cats.
Cats
to
are
it.
highly
loud.
allergic.
Oh, she's highly allergic,
that
bro.
will make
Don't do
for
it.
not the greatest recordings.
Our cats are very
Like,
loud when they
please
want
pause. I
things,
need
too.
to blow my nose again. I'm not crying. It's just the allergies.
I promise.
It's allergies.
Time in. Okay.
I'm in.
So you can find all of our previous book club.
Look.
Wait, this is airing this week. Never
Yes.
mind.
We're caught
Sorry.
up.
Okay.
It's almost real time.
Almost real time.
It's almost a live episode.
Almost.
Good thing it's not.
Right? I'm going to cut that part out.